What up, world?
What up?
What up?
Shout out to you guys in TV land. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also follow us on Instagram at The Show RI. Follow us on Apple Music, Spotify, and Stitcher. This is Rhode Island's podcast, and we talk about everything under the sun. Sports, music, movies. It don't matter.
Perfect.
So without further ado, I'm Jared.
Tony.
I'm Jordan.
Kiani.
Iceberg.
And shout out to my Lone Ranger, my boy Ethan behind the camera. Live from the basement, this is The Show.
Bright lights, my city got a gleam on it. So first before you rock, you gotta lean on it. You might see a dealer, a scrapper, a shooter, a rapper, preacher, or actor.
Before we start, shout out to Thomas and shout out to Pig. They couldn't make it tonight, but we're gonna hold it down tonight as always.
Hope y'all feel better.
And we can't forget my boy Elon Snack Musk.
Snacks.
My boy moved to Ohio. We want to wish him the best of luck out there. Hope you much success and your family stays good out there, bro.
Stay positive.
We're gonna miss you out here, bro.
Yep.
But fellas, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
How you doing?
Good.
Last week, you guys staying out of trouble?
Absolutely.
I got kids. I gotta stay out of trouble.
Facts, you do. Keep your ass out of goddamn trouble.
I'm a God-fearing Christian.
I go one more time and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Yo, guys. So, this dude Iceberg, right? We know why we call him Iceberg, because he's cold as ice. And today, the goal is to make this dude die laugh by the end of the show. So, bring your A game. Kiani, it's time to go into that comic bag tonight, boys.
Damn, he ain't laughing.
He ain't gonna be...
He ain't laughing.
But yo, on a serious note, I want to start the show off. Did you guys hear about Jonathan Majors? The dude from Creed 3?
Yeah.
And the villain from Ant-Man? You hear about this shit?
All that fucking scandals and shit like that. Everybody coming out with the woodwork now.
Kiani, give the people a little history of what's going on.
Still trying to figure out how this man called the cops and he got arrested.
That's weird.
He called the cops for his girl and he got arrested.
So what happened? Like, what was they at? He was at a club with a random chick?
No, it was his girl or whatever. I don't know. There's certain details I'm still trying to piece together, but it was like, apparently they're saying, oh, she broke her hand, but she's out of there's video evidence of her being at a club.
Yeah.
Obviously, hand's not broken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And all this. And then there's video out there where apparently TMZ has it or whatever, and that it's like, you see the officer coming, it's like, oh, Jonathan Majors did this to you, right? Trying to coach her up. Even though, like, I guess she was trying to say it wasn't him, because it wasn't. She has like countless text messages he released too. It was like of her texting him after that. I didn't tell them to do this. That you know, you called the police for me because for my well being because I passed out or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And blah blah blah. She's like saying this and that. So he's like, yo, I don't know what's going. Like he's, you know, and then like so many articles coming out. Oh, his PR team and his management dropped him when in reality he technically dropped them, but the media wants to spin it that way because Disney's got money and they gonna try to find a way not to pay this motherfucker who's going through this type of scandal. Johnny Depp 2.0.
For real. So for people who don't know, he was arraigned on charges of harassment and assault charges saying that he strangled her. And he pleaded not guilty, but now there's more women stepping forward claiming that he done the same thing.
Which is weird.
Do we feel like this is like a
Bill Cosby situation?
Not just a Bill Cosby situation, but do you feel like this is like an ongoing, like new thing that people like that's starting to do now? Like it
happened to Deshaun Watson.
It's been happening. Well,
it's always happening, bro.
This is the Me Too movement, but the Deshaun Watson situation.
That's why it kind of sucks for like.
You take case by case. Deshaun Watson situation is a little bit different.
Shit, you gotta start treating us.
Do you think there was really that many women?
No, but the amount and the way it's described in certain areas, I think there's a good amount of them that are in a sexual assault, and it was. I think there's a good amount that make his situation true, whereas this one, where the initial argument isn't true at all. Like from every report and everything all the evidence there's no way in hell this could be true. I mean, it could be, but it just doesn't. It doesn't seem logical with the evidence that's been provided by TMZ and all this extra stuff.
Well, it's crazy because I never heard anything about anything really bad about Jonathan Majors before until this
You
point.
never heard anything
Exactly.
bad about Deshaun Watson either before.
Yeah,
that.
true. Like,
But once one story comes out,
Now
and
they all know.
someone says something, and someone thinks they're gonna get a bag off it, I might as well spend
Now
my
all
shit
know.
too.
true.
I might as well spend my shit too.
Before anybody said anything about Deshaun Watson, he was like one of the golden boys. Like, you know what I mean? There was nothing against his record.
He won the Heisman, no?
No, I don't think so. No.
I thought it was a Heisman winner.
Yeah, I thought he was a Heisman winner.
Whatever.
He won a national
Yeah.
title, I think, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a golden child. He was
But
everywhere.
what I'm saying, like, he had nothing on his record.
Oh, my bad, people. We got to speak up a little bit.
We all do, or just Jared?
Nah, everybody.
Oh, all right, we gotta speak up.
But go ahead, cuz.
If we're going to speak up, not too close to the mic, so that shit's going to be loud as fuck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Roger that.
But yeah, he was basically the golden child out of college. In the NFL, he had nothing against his record either. So
There's also reports that, I mean, isn't this why, didn't Texas get in trouble, though, too? Because they were supposed to be hiding information
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
because that's your star quarterback.
yeah,
That's what
supposedly though.
But like Frankie was
You want to
saying,
leave them, so they're petty. They don't give a shit.
one person come out with it, everybody gonna think, oh, now me coming out with it, I'm gonna get the same amount for shit. But it's probably what sucks too. It's like how you're saying it's probably gonna most likely be out. Some of them gonna be like a little sexual assault type shit. But that's gonna be shit that I guarantee if you go back, and it's gonna be hard to prove. But if you go back to like the time where if they met in the fucking club, you're gonna see the girl, initiating him, feeling all up on him, and him going off the vibe of what it is. Now he might have grabbed her ass at the bar or some shit. But now when we go back to the hotel room, oh, it's a good night, whatever. You know what I mean? See you later. She doesn't say anything for fucking months. But now this chick, this one girl wants to come out and say some bullshit. And now you gonna feel like, oh, what he did to me was sexual assault because of this, and that.
Well, thank God. I haven't heard nothing about sexual assault yet, but
No,
What,
they
this
said
case?
domestic violence.
yeah, like he snatched her up and like choked her. But
How many women did it say? Because I just heard multiple women. So
I heard multiple women too. I'm not gonna put a number on
What
it.
is what is multiple? What is
Well,
that?
yeah, what
That
is
could be one
that's-
and
That's
two.
two.
Every
Now, if
report
it's
has different
75 women said the same thing, we might have a problem.
No, that's what I'm saying. The amount also matters because then it's like maybe there is some truth to it.
They still can't hear you.
Shit, try to turn my volume up.
It's because it's an Apple. That's why.
Facts.
Nigga, I go live all the time. I shouldn't be acting up.
numbers.
Well, turn the screen maybe because it's not. But anyway,
What would that do?
You got your mic? Plug in your mic.
I don't know if that's gonna work. But either way,
It'll pick up the mic.
They said very low.
well, I do have a shitty phone anyway, so
Yeah. He got an old iPhone.
yeah. But either way, Jonathan Majors is like, yeah, he coming off 2 great movies back to back, and then now he's starting with the Loki series, and he's supposed to be in the next couple Marvel movies coming up. Shit, I read that.
They didn't already drop him.
He already
No, if that's what I'm about to say. If Disney drops him, he can turn around and sue, and Disney be faced up to like a $20 to $30 million lawsuit.
Yep.
So either way, their hands is tied behind their back because there's nothing really what you can do at that particular point in time until you figure out what it is. You have the shorty saying that he did it, and then she's recanting her statement. So it's like
There's always loopholes though.
exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which is why if he gets caught up and this comes out against him that it's true, they can replace him no problem and
Yeah.
that wouldn't be
They wouldn't know him shit.
yeah.
But my whole thing is like, this is I feel like people, once they start hearing, certain allegations or certain things, it starts becoming a trend now, and it's starting to become ugly now. So it's like,
It's been like that for a while though. There's been a Me Too movement for
Try
about
plugging in that mic.
6,
it,
7 years.
what's sad is if you really go by the Constitution, you're supposed to be, you're innocent until proven guilty. So in today's society, everyone, you hear a story, and if something don't sound right or something doesn't to fit your subject matter or you don't like it, you immediately want to say, oh, he's guilty, he did it. And then you come to find out he might not have did it. No offense, look at me. When the Tory Lanez situation was popping off, I was I still don't think Tory did it, but I was saying, I was coming here telling you guys
Majority
shit.
was probably
But well, look what happened when they said that he ended up doing it or he was guilty. I had to sit there and be like, you know, I had to eat that. But I feel like this is starting to become an ugly trend now.
It's starting to become all about getting that bag with everybody. That's what it is. Of course. Everybody's chasing the check. You gotta see, he came out with 2 big movies
Back to back. Like Drake
Plus,
said.
he was on the Loki series, which is Marvel,
But I'm not-
Lovecraft, and
But unless you're
that's
unless you're a
fucking
huge
big
fan,
show.
you're not gonna
They
really
got
know
canceled
about
for a reason.
like you're saying the Loki shit. But the two what was it, Ant-Man, Quantum Realm, and then Creed 3.
Creed 3, yeah.
Now he has 2 major box office movies, and now you all of a sudden you want to come out with all this shit.
It's like, this is horrible timing. Where was this when I was doing Harder They Fall?
Like, granted,
That's usually how it is though. When you're hot, everybody notices you.
that was a great movie. Yeah,
It was a good movie.
great fucking movie. Hard
No,
to fall.
people, yeah, it's when your name's popping, they want to drag you down any way they can, and that's just how it is nowadays, and it's sad. I mean, even if like, and it can be like anything. It doesn't have to be just like these allegations. I'm talking about in everything, like what they did with the Michael B. Jordan situation, where Shorty was calling him corny
She was
and
definitely
this
calling
and
him
that.
corny. She was
Like she
definitely
co-signed that
calling
shit.
him
I didn't say that. Yeah, you didn't say it. You definitely co-signed it though.
Are you live while you're doing that?
Yeah, but I muted it.
She was definitely. He was definitely. Shorty was definitely calling him corny. I'm sorry,
Yeah, she was. She thought because now she's.
but I also think that's not to get off subject, but onto that part. I think like that has to do with more like just your like kind of like your immaturity growing up, where like you don't see his vision, so you think him walking around trying to be an actor and all that shit is kind of corny because you don't think that's tough, but to him that's tough. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Do you think he should have played it cool though and just been like, yeah, I don't even remember who you are. Like, who are you?
And you all.
Nah, I'm all for the petty bag.
Well, Marlon Wayans said the realest shit. Marlon Wayans was like, "You're already winning. You already won." So to sit there and scoop down to her level is kind of like, you kind of corny for that.
I mean, but if we on the same lane as 50, who's out here buying tickets to Jaro's concert, so you got nobody there.
All right, but there's a difference.
Let's talk about
There's a
petty. I love
difference.
petty now.
That's all to say.
I
There's a
love that
difference
shit. That's
between
just fun.
corny and petty.
Petty. That was
I
petty.
just gotta change the word when you talk about 50. It's like there's petty, then there's 50.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's real. There's a new definition of petty, and it's 50.
50, take that shit.
Like, are you
If you
petty- are
50 petty,
But if I call you 50 petty, bro, you
you's a low down dirty motherfucker.
be that nigga like, yo, can I borrow $5? Yo, like
Yo.
short then.
That is
I
horrible
don't
that
pay
he
you
did
that
that
$5
shit. He
now.
bought like the
It's
first
hard.
5 rows.
That was awesome. I would have bought out the whole shit and been the one sitting in the middle. Just if I had 50's money shit, I would have been sitting in the middle like, yeah.
But
Yo, when he said
play
that
this concert
shit,
for me,
The
bitch.
fact that they were so cheap that he could do that shit, he was just like,
Yo,
I'm
when
gonna
he-
take these first 5 rows.
when he did that shit about Vivica Fox,
So
when he said that shit about Vivica Fox, I was like, yo, come on, guy. Like, why are you doing that for, guy? Leave Vivica alone, guy. Booty Call is one of my favorite movies growing up, guys. Don't do that, G. But anywho, we got off track. But anyway, but I honestly feel, I hope that this whole Jonathan Major shit blows over. Because, yo, he's a really good actor, bro. He really is, man. And
Unless he really is beating chicks up.
oh, if he's
Man,
beating
he's
chicks
beating
up, then
up.
you need to go sit the fuck down, you lame ass motherfucker.
Throw him in the jail cell.
No, I wouldn't go too far what you're saying first. Man.
Oh yeah, cause he might cowboy give me a leg shot, or motherfucker hit me with a 1-2 and drop my shit.
Well, I was just gonna say that. 'Cause
Yo,
what we talked
wait.
about last time.
So did you guys? So you seen the I think it's Brilliant Idiots or whatever it is with the Andrew Schultz podcast?
Yeah, with Charlemagne.
Yeah, well, he was talking about they were talking about Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan because they were talking about the whole picture, all that bullshit, and he's like, yeah, maybe Jonathan Majors could beat me up, but Michael B. Jordan, I beat the shit out of him because they think they can't fight just because they did the movie, so obviously,
Yeah.
But obviously, you picked up some things on how to.
Oh, they're trading with the real that chick.
Exactly. Like,
she's
you think
she's legit.
You think they ain't really training how to fight?
Oh hell
they
yeah,
picked
bro.
something.
Like, come on
They
now.
definitely.
But
Michael B. Jordan been doing this shit
and
for
to
like
say-
3 movies
To
already.
say them dudes can't fight or can't you can whip their ass?
Yeah.
All right, child, please.
This is 3 movies and Killmonger, so he definitely can fight.
Ethan. Just plug in that other mic.
Yo, it's not gonna. Is it gonna go straight to your phone?
It might.
Yeah.
But shit, we
This nigga over here playing.
Keanu's gonna have to do a lot of editing because we worrying about
Yeah,
phones.
yeah.
when we on
All the
podcast.
other mics is picking that shit up too.
But anyway, so to switch shit up, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get too distracted on the live.
Too late.
Yo, y'all see? Now I told you guys before I missed basketball when they were talking that shit and getting all like rowdy. You see Devin Brooks talking that shit to LeBron?
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks, I don't see. That's how much I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Dylan Brooks.
He said that's
Yeah, that dude's annoying. He's a wannabe. Fucking,
Yeah, Dylan Brooks is.
Wannabe Draymond, but he's not.
He's pretty horrible.
Yo, he was talking hella shit.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I said they were gonna do that shit.
You did call it. You did call it. It's gonna be an interesting series, bro. Fucking Denver won last night. The Celtics lost.
Celtics lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Philly just swept Brooklyn.
Philly just swept Brooklyn.
They did.
Sweep.
Sweep. Big broom. Shout out to my boy Ty. He's a Philly fan.
Yep. Embiid's doing his shit.
Didn't Embiid get hurt though?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I just saw.
Nah,
Yo, did you see that shit with Embiid the other day though?
Yeah, he was
Kicking
getting
homeboy
like
and
triple
then
teamed
kicking
and shit.
Yeah, bro. He kicked homeboy. You didn't see him kick at the homeboy in what was it? His nuts or his stomach? I thought it was
I
his
think it's
stomach.
like he didn't.
You talking about the Draymond and Sabonis situation?
Nah, bro.
Nah,
Embiid happened
did it.
the same shit
I think
too.
homeboy like caught. He was like dunked there or some shit. He came down.
And he tried to step
right
over
there, and He
Embiid.
tried to just just step over.
Like the AI fucking.
yeah, and Khabib wasn't having that shit. That motherfucker.
Yeah, he turned into Khabib on that one.
Yeah.
He went from Embiid to Khabib. He kicked that nigga dead in his shit. Boo! Hold that.
Nigga definitely kicked that motherfucker.
Yeah, he did. It was funny.
Working.
Cause he kicked this like one of his legs, and that nigga just.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah.
Fake said there's extra background noise.
Well, shit.
Well, Pig got extra good hearing, so
Yeah, Pig can hear a fucking fly fought.
that nigga had ant fought. That ant could be under the ground too, and that nigga like, yo, that nigga.
Pig just heard what you was thinking. So,
They probably hear you chewing that gum. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I'm chewing.
yeah, that motherfucker chewing.
That nigga definitely chewing.
He chewing like a motherfucking cow.
What are you talking about?
He was chewing while talking.
Yo, Keanu's one of the bad niggas
Yo,
that
today, Junior, come on.
he don't I can't even say, yo. Let's go live on Francophone. Francophone better than my shit. I got sand in my shit because I do floors, G. I sand floors.
Is it sand or wood?
Sandman.
Sand floors.
But I mean, you got
Oh,
sand in
somehow-
your phone or wood?
Oh, it's wood.
That's probably both.
It's sawdust. Probably both. But shit, bro. Yo, with these NBA playoffs, I can't lie, bro. These shits is actually pretty entertaining, bro. Like,
It is.
it is. I like the shit talking. I like the back and forth. I like that. I hate humble fucking sports, humble basketball and all that. Oh, let's be,
Everything, bro.
I hate that shit.
I can't wait till LeBron's out the league because I feel like it's gonna go back to how it was. It's more
Like talking in your face shit.
more talking, more fucking contact, all
He
that
said
shit.
LeBron's the.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that on LeBron.
Bro, ever since he came into the league, it went soft.
Yo, when I ever seen niggas from opposite teams have like handshakes, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Exactly. He started the whole like I'm trying to be friends with everybody, buddy, like you know what I mean. And then, but when Jordan and Kobe were playing, it was like I don't even like you on the other team. Like you're my enemy.
Yeah.
They didn't have joint workouts.
Exactly.
Nah, they were like, yeah, fuck Larry.
They wasn't playing
They
together.
were like, I don't give a fuck.
Giannis
In
doesn't
the
have
off season,
joint
they
workouts.
weren't going to play each other. Like they weren't going to practice with each other and all that shit.
Nah,
Shit,
they were real deal.
When Larry Bird and Magic Johnson did a commercial on the off season, they thought they were really gonna have to go 1-on-1 in basketball. Like, oh no, this is a commercial. Like, yes, this is a commercial supposed to be fake. Oh, I was really about to bust this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all can be buddies, but like you guys can be boys. I kind of like afterwards and shit, but we ain't training, we ain't working out. Like Giannis don't do that. You don't see Giannis right now. I know specifically he's a guy that doesn't work with anybody that's not on his team.
mm-hmm.
If you're on his team, he's not going to work with you
Yeah,
because he knows you're gonna have to play him.
because he knows back in when you go and play you niggas in November or whatever the fuck you guys are playing, he knows, all right, that motherfucker knows my whole script. I told that nigga that. So he's gonna know how to defend it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, yeah.
But I
mean,
love the
look-
chippy basketball. Right
Look
now.
at that buddy shit. It basically just ruined the Dallas's chances to get into the playoffs. Kyrie taught Jaren Jackson Jr. He taught him how to defend his crossover and shit like that, and it basically stopped them in that last game.
That's a good point. I
That
didn't know
buddy
that.
buddy
That's a
shit,
good point.
it fucks you over in the end.
That's a good point. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, also too, if that buddy shit fucks over,
'Cause-
and you could use that Dallas shit too, because no offense, as an alpha male, if a motherfucker comes on your team, you're not gonna be like, oh, let's just give him the ball.
Yeah.
I'll play. You're gonna be like, nah, motherfucker, this is my team. This is how we play.
They
So
showed
get in line.
They showed clips
That's
like
how it should be.
after that series was done. They showed clips of the All-Star break. They were on the All-Star team together, and he was like, "Yo, that one move you do with like blah blah blah," and then that same situation came up in the playoffs, and Jared Jackson played it perfectly because he had time to prepare for it.
Yeah.
He knew what Kyrie was gonna do because he taught him how to defend it.
He's gonna step left,
Yeah.
pump right.
He screwed himself on that one.
Yeah, I love chippy basketball, and it's making this playoffs. It's very entertaining. Make me wonder how when they get to the NBA Finals, these niggas gonna beef. They gonna beef for real. Like by the time you get to the finals, the refs are gonna throw the ball up, and the two centers are just gonna squabble.
Reggie Miller just
Yeah, right. Just choke them up.
give me that Reggie Miller choke sign again. That gritty shit.
But speaking of Draymond, did you think if you was in his shoes, was he right or wrong?
I would have kicked Sabonis in the face.
Like, the dude fell. You're trying to get back on offense or defense. I can't remember.
He's
And
going
the
on
dude's
the fast
pulling
break.
on. You're going on fast break, and you're going on offense. Dude pulls on your ankles while you're running. Would you have stomped on him?
I would have stomped that nigga up.
I would have kicked him right in the face.
Yeah.
I would have heard finish him.
What are you trying to see the questions and shit?
No, I'm trying to add pig.
Honest to God, I honestly would have. In that situation, I don't know. It's kind of tricky. I mean, it's kind of just you lose your cool for a quick second.
I mean,
You gotta think he's human.
Yeah, he's human. You can't be perfect every
Granted,
time.
he's played on the great
I get he
stage,
has
all
a-
eyes on him. He's a role model for kids.
He might
stuff like that, but you never do. You grab it on your ankle like that. I go smack my head.
You
Now
might
my
have a
career's
fucked
over.
up ankle.
No, or even I smack my head.
Yeah,
oh,
My
it's
career's
that-
over.
You gotta think that's your career.
he might
When you
have.
grab my foot, you're trying to
Trying to end my
I understand
career.
you're trying to
Trying to
stop
hurt
me,
me at least.
but I could get a serious injury any way I fall, or if I land wrong, I twist wrong. That could be my season. That could be my career at this
Yeah.
point. And at that point, it's like, yo, I got no sympathy for you. I would kick them in the jaw.
Well-
Like, don't do that. Look at what that whole shit with a few years ago with Zaza Pachulia when he went to go close out on Kawhi. Put his fucking. That's why they have that rule now because you ended his season, and then after that, he's never been the same since. As in, like now you see him, the whole load management bullshit now. And he missed a few time after that. That's what ended the whole Spurs experience at that point. He was just like, because they wanted him to play, he didn't feel right, and all that extra shit happened.
Well,
People say, I heard a lot of thoughts that he got bad advice from somebody there, like in his team,
yeah.
why he left the Spurs. But it is what it is. That happened. That's done.
Well, I was gonna say
That team was gonna.
in Draymond's defense, yeah, he might have a history of getting, you could say, feisty with dudes, or you could say him getting like chippy with guys.
being feisty and physical.
But at the same time, you gotta look at his eyes. The dude's just, I'm trying to run away. This dude's grabbing my ankle. And Draymond technically didn't even have really not much to do with him falling. Like, that dude got pushed from behind and he fell into Draymond. So you grabbing his ankle is like, what are you doing, guy?
You're just trying to stop him and get the fast break. But
Yeah.
again, you're doing that and you're putting him at major injury.
And then at the same time, and then you make it, everyone, I feel like everyone automatically, like, jumps on Draymond, kind of like what we said before about certain players get a bad rap. But I feel like they jumped on him, and they didn't know. I didn't even really hear nobody say anything about homie grabbing his ankle. Like,
Because you already got a past history of
I mean,
the aggression, so they're just gonna come at him as the bad
Exactly.
guy and the target anyway. So
I mean, on Twitter, I've seen a lot of people come to at least Draymond's defense, but
I haven't. That's why I said I haven't heard anybody.
no, because you're not.
but the media, no.
But I've
You know
heard
why
more
not?
Draymond than I've heard.
Yeah, 'cause
Yo, this dude. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
see that on Instagram, Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. You see that like on Facebook, and Instagram, and TikTok of them painting Draymond as the bad guy right now.
Yeah.
But if you go on Twitter and you actually read what actually everybody's truly saying,
exactly. And it, like I said before, I feel as though you would want, if you have you might have like a little history of you being a fucking hothead, but once some sports media takes a little bit of what you did, blow it the fuck up.
Doesn't matter what, and it's not even just hot at anything. Look
Yeah.
at it. Like we had a discussion about Kyrie. Look at Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook is fucking balling right now. Dude,
Yo,
what are we?
he's fucking
What?
balling right
he's
now.
having fun.
Yeah, he's showing you motherfuckers everything that you niggas was saying.
Like, I
Hello?
kept hearing Russ is boss, Russ is this. I'm like, alright.
Yeah,
He's
but
just in a bad situation. Just wait.
just goes to show, like,
Sometimes it's
LeBron, it's not like nobody really works with LeBron anymore. Like,
Yo, hush your mouth, guys.
What?
Shout out to P in the spot. Give it a big.
Shout out to P on the line.
Yo, P, you don't even like Russ, guy.
Russ is a dog, man. I've been a big Russ fan for forever.
But at least I'm gonna take a little shot for Russ because he's balling right now.
He is doing his thing.
but yeah, like I was saying though, like
I low key want
everybody
him in
that left the
Miami.
Lakers is doing better.
Everyone that left the Lakers is doing better right now.
Brandon Ingram, way better than when he was with the Lakers.
He wasn't with
Kuzma's
LeBron,
doing
though.
better.
Yep.
Lonzo was doing better before he got hurt. Fucking Russell.
We'll see you later.
Russell does better. Everybody they got rid of because of LeBron or for LeBron or whatever has done better since they left.
Because of LeBron Belichick.
LeBron way and no way. He did have a flop school though.
So
I remember that. Everybody was definitely.
Russ is definitely balling right now. Yo, he was putting the clamps on KD the other night, bro. I must keep it real. He put the clamps on KD. He had a big defensive game against the Suns. Them Kings is balling right now. But your boy Sabonis putting the choke on Draymond's ankle though. That suspension was kind of
Try to
whack.
put him in a fucking ankle lock and
What
shit.
I put him in the current angle.
Yeah, he put him in an ankle lock.
You lying like a
What?
motherfucker.
Don't disrespect me. I would have kicked Sabonis in the fucking face. Fuck the chest. Draymond's got a history of doing dumb shit and being physical. There's a difference between physical and extra.
yo, speaking of hitting people in the nuts, how do you feel about
Why does that justify it though? That just doesn't make sense. But
what they called Harden for the other day
What? I didn't see it.
on Brooklyn, whatever? Supposedly he pushed off and hit homeboy in the nuts.
I seen that. I don't think he hit him in the nuts. Yeah, I don't think he hit him in the nuts.
Pig, how you feel about Philly with the sweep?
Guy, you never had a cheesesteak in your life, guys. Stop.
You know that. Stop babbling, bro.
Yo, what are you talking about? Shit, be honest. Be honest, guys.
Boston losing, yo. What up, bro?
Bro,
Yeah, we already talked about
we
that.
already talked about Boston losing.
Shame.
I heard y'all, but I want to know what, you know.
Guy,
Trey Young put up 35.
yo, watch, stop disrespecting. You getting
Are you
hella
now you
disrespectful,
gonna start
B.
talking?
You hella disrespectful, B. Tonight we ain't gonna make you laugh. We gonna make you cry in a
We don't
second.
need Doom. Trey Young.
Guy, you never even been to Atlanta, guy.
Yo, who is this kid?
He's been to Atlanta guy. He put up 32, not 35.
Oh, bang.
My fault.
But
Yeah, my
he-
fault, my fault.
Close enough.
My fault.
Close
You
enough.
Dallas, Austin looking ass nigga. Fuck out of here. Nigga over here trying to disrespect the Celtics. Nigga, you have Celtic
I ain't
pajamas.
seen it.
Nigga.
What's the
Fuck out.
series?
But they
Yeah, at least y'all are up 2-1.
It's 2-1, yeah.
I get you. Don't go 2-2 now.
But
Is
right,
Miami in the playoffs?
Miami's
Yeah,
in the
they are.
playoffs
They're
right
up
now.
right now.
They're winning right now against Milwaukee, 45-29.
What's the series though right now?
1-1.
Yeah, they're tied.
Alright, you lucky. Giannis had too much pasta the first.
Phoenix beat the Clippers this morning.
So is Tyler Hero.
Alright, that's why, nigga.
So is Tyler Hero.
That's
So Phoenix is up 3-1.
They have way more depth than Miami. Don't do that. They won what? They were like 11-6 without Giannis this year.
Come on, son.
Stop.
come on, son.
King of excuse.
Lie like they
You
can't
said-
win.
Come
you said
on, son.
Milwaukee's better?
Fuck out
No.
of here, son.
What I said was
More weapons.
they've played without extended period without him, so they can win without him. Don't act like that's the only reason why. And I think Tyler Hero missing hurts Miami more than Giannis missing for them.
So who's more important? Is Jimmy Butler more important than Giannis? Because
What'd he say?
if Jimmy wasn't playing
To-
for Miami, could
To
they still win?
that team,
Yeah. Could they win without Jimmy Butler?
absolutely not. But like I said, they can't. I don't think they can win this series. I didn't think they were going to win the series anyways.
You know why?
But I
he
don't
can't-
think they could. I don't think they can win it.
You know
without
why he
Tyler
can't
Hero.
win Jimmy Butler? You know why? Trash. Cause they
Well-
trash.
Don't disrespect.
What this nigga just said though?
Nah, what did he say, P?
He said Miami has a better chance. No. Milwaukee has a better chance of winning without Giannis than Miami will without Tyler. Are you crazy?
No,
He's
because
definitely
Tyler-
smoking crack.
No, because you gotta understand.
Cook crack.
No, let me talk. Let me talk.
That hat's on too tight.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Can
That
I
white
talk?
girl, Sherman Hemsley.
I tried to give him Jimmy.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No,
talk,
I say
talk.
Tyler Hero because the simple fact is they don't have enough
I'm
depth. So now you have a guy like Duncan Robinson playing who can't play defense, who's a much worse defender than Tyler Hero. And Tyler Hero's already a negative defender anyways. You have Victor Oladipo, who I wish could
you guys
be
still have Duncan
could
Robinson?
be that. Yeah, I wish Victor Oladipo was that Victor Oladipo of old, but he's not.
See, senor.
And so Tyler Hero is a guy that you can rely on to get you buckets and to score. Jimmy, Bam, like Bam's been inconsistent on offense lately, even though he wasn't majority of the
Yeah, but
majority of the
bro,
season, but lately
Giannis
he's a
is
defensive
a
guy.
freak.
I get that. That's fine.
Freak
But their
nature,
team
bro.
is loaded. This is why they were picked. That's why they got the number one Swede with him missing what 20 games.
Swede.
Yeah, you can't
Number
talk
one.
about any team beyond like You can't talk about any team that
That's
like
weird.
the backup, and what college they came through, the stats.
No, I'm talking about.
fucking life struggles.
Yo, this
Oh,
nigga
man,
Keanu be like, yo, dude, in the second
Can I
grade,
talk?
he had a fucking missing pinky, bro.
Yo,
Can I
Wait.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Y'all
Can
taking
I
this
finish?
way out of
Can I
context, and
finish?
that's the problem.
Can I finish? Can I finish? Can
Are
I
you
finish?
finished or is you done?
Can I finish?
Go ahead,
Can
go
I
ahead,
finish?
go ahead.
Jesus.
Go ahead,
Yo,
finish
put
it.
some respect on my name.
Can I finish?
Put some respect on my name.
Can I finish? All right,
Is
I'm
you finished or is you done? I'm out.
Yo, so the
On some Birdman shit. But
here's-
listen.
Go ahead, finish
Listen.
saying.
I'm
Yes,
not
sir,
talking
no.
about this. This is more of a praise on the Milwaukee side versus me saying anything about Miami. It's the fact that I think their team is good enough, even without Giannis, to win this series.
That's a fact now, but
So Miami missing Tyler Hero is a bigger blow for that team because they need that more than Milwaukee does to Giannis.
you guys are up by
It's a
10
praise
right
with
now.
the Giannis with that team and that depth that they have on that team.
Bro, so I just want to ask a rhetorical question. You don't got to take this seriously. You don't got to whatever. When Giannis is on a fast break, who is down low gonna stop him?
I mean, Bam has done it. I've watched it. They played 3 of the last 4 years in the playoffs.
If Giannis doesn't come back, this series is probably over for them.
You saying Miami got it? You think Miami got it?
If
guys?
Giannis doesn't come back,
I still think
anything-
Milwaukee wins. I'm gonna hope and I'm gonna use my heat.
you
but
hope
You're
that
up by 10
fucking
right now.
Middleton and Holiday step up.
It not be nothing. They always have a third.
You hope that
what we call it the
Middleton Holiday
third
step
quarter.
up.
They're gonna lay an egg in one of these quarters.
Portis needs to try and turn into Giannis and fucking. You need Crowder. You need Crowder to step in and have some miracle games.
Because you have guys like Chris Middleton who can get buckets. No, excuse me. You have Drew Holiday who can get buckets.
Yeah, but you need them to step up and be that number one guy.
And the defenders.
They're
And you
number
get-
2s and 3s. Their main game is give Giannis the ball.
But again, how does Miami score without, especially in their biggest win?
Their main game is
When
give
Jimmy's
Giannis
not
the
on
ball.
floor. How do you score without Jimmy on the floor?
And Tyler Hero's hurt.
Exactly. How do you score?
But they got Jimmy.
Bam.
You guys
but
got Jimmy.
Bam
But-
has-
but that's the
has
thing, if
struggling.
Bam
had.
Bam's got to step up.
Maybe shit on Jimmy, huh?
I love Bam. Bam's my favorite player. Bam had in the playing game had 17 rebounds. Was like only had 2 field goals. He was like 2 for 9. He gets to the free throw line. That's cool, and he can do that. But now you're facing a guy. He has to hit his jump shots. Period.
You guys
If he has an off night shooting,
You guys got some people at least that could step up and win a game. Milwaukee don't really got nobody. I mean, besides Chris Middleton and Holiday.
I mean, Brook Lopez is.
You just said Brook Lopez is gonna win them a game.
No, I'm not saying win the game. Win a game is fine.
Pig.
It's not gonna win you a series.
Pig.
But I'm talking about role players I was Brook Lopez. You have Porter.
Pig.
You
Brook
have
Lopez
depth.
is gonna win a game, like win them games.
Jay Carter, win games or win a series. It's based on your role players, not just your stars.
Come on, man.
He said Brooke is 67 years old.
Yeah, Brook Lopez ain't doing shit, man.
Brook Lopez comes with
And
a fucking
their 3-point, if they can hit their threes,
But their threes
they
get
did
open
their
because of
game.
Giannis.
What do you mean they set the record without Giannis last night? 2 nights ago. They didn't have Giannis in game 2,
All right,
and they hit.
So Miami hasn't
30
game
some
plan
threes.
for that then? Miami hasn't just shut down the 3 instead because they can't go down low?
They did a great job game 2 when
They
they
doing a
lost
great job right now,
by getting
too.
smoked.
Hold up.
Are you defending your own team?
County. Can you calm down?
I'm just saying.
You're telling them to not talk to the mic. You're the only one screaming.
He's the only fan I've ever seen that like hates on his own team right now. That's
I'm not hating on my team.
I'm like, wait, are you?
He's like hating
Are
on
you
his own team.
defending the Milwaukee Bucks against the
That's
Heat?
why I
Like that makes no sense to me. If this was the Celtics right now, I'd be like, I don't give a fuck.
Bro,
if Jason
I'm
Tatum's
I'm
in the
being-
game right
I'm
now,
being a
we got
realistic-
Jaylen Brown.
but I'm being
fuck.
realistic.
Marcus
We got Marcus Smart. We got
You know what I
fucking.
mean?
I'm being realistic on what I've seen this
Williams and
season.
shit like-
Miami, the problem with them, I don't know what team they're gonna. I don't know what team they're gonna
I'm
get on a
gonna get a
night-to-night
game out of
basis.
Blake Griffin,
They'll give
like,
you a
fuck
game
what
like
you
this
mean?
in game 1, but they won't give you. But they'll also give you a game like they have game 2 where they get fucking like thrashed. I don't understand it. It just happens. That's how this team operated all season.
But yo,
and it's frustrating.
Middleton gets started when Giannis kicks him the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Or Drew Holiday is like
In his
dishing him
bag,
off the
yeah.
ball. They're not like used to not having Giannis there. They might have done a couple games during the season. They
20
might have won a
games is a
couple
big
games in the
portion.
series like that. But you ain't gonna be able to win a whole series in the playoffs without Giannis.
20 games is a fourth of the season without him.
Yo. Check this out. This is what I don't realize. Because Miami is Giannis' team, and just this is similar to him with the Bank.
I knew it.
This man is going to always have a rebuttal for anything anybody says about Miami.
Fact.
But I'm not saying anything. I don't understand how it's a rebuttal though.
But I'm saying
If
Miami's the better team.
If I'm against them in this,
Tony's trying to up Miami. And
So
Keanu
how-
trying to tell them how Miami's not
I
that
watched
good.
this team.
Like Miami has fucking Oladipo who can give them points if he needed to. Like fuck.
if he could show up, he was.
You got
he hasn't played in weeks
Duncan
because
Robinson. You got Kyle Lowry. Like fuck.
Oh yeah, you do got Kyle
You got
Lowry.
dudes,
Holy
that,
shit,
you
but
got
they-
dudes that can actually step up and win games if they had to. They have done it before.
Kyle
They can
Lowry's
do
an
it again.
NBA
They
champion,
can,
bro.
they can win a game. I don't think they can win a
He's
series.
talking rubbish.
Yo, I've never seen
Pure
somebody hate on their
poppycock.
own
He's
team
talking
like this.
pure
It's
poppycock
crazy.
right
I
now.
just don't.
Crazy.
Yo, if someone asked me about the Jets, I'd be like,
Yo, his heat card.
take away his
Take away
heat
his
card,
heat
yo, bro.
card.
You are an honorary Indiana Pacers fan.
I say this and they're up 15. It's alright though.
That's what I've been trying to say this whole time.
It's
Like,
alright
teams
though.
winning. Like,
Look at
what
your
are you
face.
talking
It's
about?
alright though. I mean, it's alright though.
Without Giannis,
Really getting too
is
excited.
bad.
Yo, P, you see this nigga? He's like, yo, I mean,
I'm
time,
saying, nigga, watching the game technically, like.
No, but like I
Without
said,
Giannis, they're
they'll
not
give you
good,
nights
bro.
like this, and then they'll give you a night like game 2.
Yeah, we having side conversations.
Well,
I'm not talking.
speaking of the draft, I was thinking to ask you guys, if you, what do you guys think about? You guys think Deion Sanders is gonna do good at Colorado?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask.
His recruitment skills would be on the same level as what Pete Carroll's was. Pete Carroll used to recruit like a motherfucker.
He was already getting people to go to what school was he at last?
Jackson State.
He was already getting people to go to Jackson State just because he was there. He was getting the #1 kids out of high school, so
Yeah.
I don't think he'll have a problem in Colorado, especially with more money.
You think they're gonna come out the gate like winning games, or you think it's gonna take a while to?
It might take a couple games.
It's gonna take a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll take even a year.
I don't think it's gonna take him
I
that
think-
long.
I think it could
might
take
take
time.
him like 2 or 3 games, and then they'll start picking up.
I follow Deion on
Just like Notre Dame when they got their transition to a new coach.
It also all depends on his son. Isn't his son gonna be the quarterback?
Oh yeah, he's a quarterback. Yeah, I follow him on Instagram, and every time I see him, I'll be like, damn, bro, I can't wait till that first game. I want to see if they light shit up.
If he's got talent like everybody thinks he does, they'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
If not,
I still don't
I
think
love
it's.
time to take up somebody from the bench.
Listen, man, Deion and them Colorado boys are coming out the gate like dogs.
Hey, I don't doubt that either.
I'm getting a Colorado hoodie tomorrow.
I don't doubt that.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't gonna be no. And if you ask me, they might have a chance.
At a national title?
Bro.
Like, listen, man.
Travis Hunter was the number one. He was the number 1 pick in college football 2 years ago, and he got he got another number 1. Wasn't it? Am I wrong?
Yo, he's been bringing his
Am I
number 1
wrong?
kids from high
Did he
school.
bring he brought another number 1 in this year?
Yeah, well, I think once he was receiver.
Corner.
Probably corner because he's a corner. It kind of someone want to learn from somebody. You want to learn from.
He brought like the number 1 recruit in.
Did he just bring over somebody from what was it, England or some shit like that?
I don't know about that,
I don't know.
but
I still don't think they'll beat the top dogs of the SEC.
Yeah, the
Just how I
Pac-12.
feel about it though.
No, he's in the Pac-12.
But I'm saying like I think he'll definitely can win the Pac-12. But I'm
He
talking
got
about
Oregon,
winning
State.
against the Georgias, the Bamas.
Oh, but that would have to go into the college playoffs. You know, that was all.
Well, as I said, a national title, I don't
The
think so.
Georgias and the Bamas, that might take a year or 2.
You gotta understand.
He's gonna need to recruit some
In
more
his
number 1
division,
players.
he would have
what I was
Oregon,
getting
Oregon
at.
State, Washington State.
But he could definitely win. What is it, the Pac-12 or whatever?
Yeah,
they're at.
Pac-12.
He can win that shit, but against like Georgia and Bama and all those shits,
Is
he might need
USC
a couple
in the
years
Pac-12?
just to build up that
Is USC
roster.
in the Pac-12?
No, they're the
Now you say
ACC.
Colorado is not a powerhouse. A coach will not change that, bro. Jimmy and Joe is not X's and O's.
Yeah, but he's bringing in. He's bringing in the top talent though.
Yeah.
And Keon said big difference from HBCU and Pac-12.
No, there's definitely gonna be a coaching difference. He's gonna feel that shit too.
But you got
But he's bringing in top talent.
you gotta remember too that the difference also got the different players though. Everybody from Colorado didn't beat. And they were already Pac-12 players. You know what I mean? And they didn't get everybody from Jackson State can jump in the portal and go to Colorado. I mean, his son is still it's not even but he still went to school at Jackson State, I'm not mistaken, right?
I think the corner is.
Yeah, the corner.
I think he's still at Jackson State.
I'm looking at it in the sense of
That's a shame because he's nice too.
what has already been at Colorado, but then you add the fact on the other players.
And he's gonna make those boys fight for their positions too.
He already is, yeah.
You guys are Boston Celtics fans, man. And KG said it best. Anything's possible,
I was about to say, what you was about to say about something?
Anything's possible.
He said anything's possible.
Oh, anything's possible. Oh,
Whatever.
God. I'll tell you, that's possible.
Sanders is gonna have to learn to recruit.
Yeah, but the thing about Deion Sanders,
That's a
he's
possibility.
been said that. He's been said to order to compete with the Nick Sabans of the world, we're gonna need those big boys up front. You can have all the talent in the world unless you're able to protect it, you're not gonna do nothing.
He already said it.
You're gonna need offensive
Unless you
linemen
got a Barry
with
Sanders back there.
with the way Georgia's that recruiting D linemen too.
Bro, the SEC.
If I'm a D lineman and I'm one of the top D linemen, I want to go to Georgia. If I'm a top D lineman, Georgia's my spot. Plain and simple.
In my opinion, if this man come out and run the Pac-12, everything, all the other stuff is going to start to really fall into place with the fucking, the five-star alignment and all that shit going to go there. I'm not saying from the jump, he's about to go to the national championship. That's I don't think for any coach, the expectation is not that. But if he runs to the Pac-12, you can't tell. I don't think nobody can say that the next class is not going to be looking at thinking about Colorado.
You see, in the future, we might see the first black man to ever win the
You say that Oregon's been running the Pac-12 for years, and they still can't even. They could barely even get into the playoffs if they do.
But like I said, if Deion wins, he'll be the first head of Oregon.
Oregon's run that shit.
Yo, Keon said, big motherfuckers trying to go to the same school. Everyone can't play there at the same time.
About Georgia and stuff like that.
What's going on, everybody? Sorry for the inconvenience, but the rest of this video is where it cut out. But if you guys like, we have a live that we did on Facebook. I'm not exactly sure if it was on someone's Facebook or if we were on. I'll get that information. I'll put that link in the description if y'all want to check out that live and get the rest of the episode. But anyways, we appreciate y'all for watching and tuning in. If you stuck around this long, I really do appreciate y'all. I hope you'll hit that like, subscribe button. Help us out, get the algorithm, with the algorithm. Help us get the video out to more people. And with that being said, I hope you have a good one. And see you on the flip side. Oh, and one more thing before I go. Excuse some of the audio. Still playing with some of the systems. Still working things out. But I guarantee you we're going to get it right, down pat. I got y'all. Deuces.